Can I get your name?
My name is Aaron Freeman.
Stephanie Felock.
Yes, Michael Sessa, and this is Pat Hawkins.
Douglas Sabo, S-A-B-O.
John Hasselman.
Did you go to the inauguration today?
We were at the inauguration. We were downtown for the inauguration. Yes.
Did you go down to the mall or?
We did not get out to the mall. It was way too cold. We were not planning to go to the mall because even though we're from Chicago, we really don't like standing around in the cold.
I did, but I went to Old Town, Alexandria for the inauguration there.
And how was that?
It was fantastic.
Yes, we sure did. We stood out there all day.
And how was that?
It was an absolutely incredible experience.
I went, I braved the cold and got down there, and it was wonderful.
I was glued to the television.
I was glued to the television too.
I actually didn't go down. I had tickets, but gave them to friends and watched it with friends at widescreen TV with champagne in my hand, cheered in front of the television. It was fantastic.
Yeah, that sounds really nice.
Downtown to the silver section with my boss, who's Councilmember Trachtenberg of the Montgomery County Council, and we pushed and shoved with everybody else to get into our spot and watch the proceedings on the Jumbotron. But within sight of the Capitol with all the bunting, so we were there and yet we weren't.
Did you guys go to the inauguration?
We did not.
We watched it from home.
We actually have friends that were in from Miami and Chicago, and we've been very blessed to have lived in Washington many years, and we want to be a part of it, but we actually decided to give our tickets to folks who have been traveled here a long way, and they really appreciate that. So we're very blessed.
I was down there on the mall after a 3-mile hike to get there, many hours waiting in line, but it was all worth it.
We were on the mall. It was breathtaking.
Amazing this morning. It was just absolutely incredible. I was just crying half the time, and I didn't know why. It was just, everything was so emotional. I was the only person here from D.C. Everybody was from Virgin Islands, Hawaii, California. And just, I mean, everywhere.
And what are you looking forward to from Obama?
Science, education, reality, a discussion. He's willing to talk to both sides. I'm ecstatic about his inauguration, and I'm very proud to have him as my president.
I think we will see a lot more, gradually, not right away, but more money in LGBT health and in HIV/AIDS. There's no question we've had nothing for 7-8 years now in terms of increases, and our caseloads have gone through the roof. So I'm hoping we'll see that and more general health for LGBT, mental health and drug assistance, etc.
And I see him as a springboard that we need to leap on and together bounce physically forward into a new era to close the one that we are coming out from. And that's tonight, for me, a change in everything for the better.
What I really like is, we have so many problems with this country right now that we have to address: the economic issues, healthcare crisis, education, and that really has to be the focus. But I also think he brings a breath of fresh air and leadership on environmental issues, on climate change, on a lot of LGBT issues, and he has said that he will remove Don't Ask, Don't Tell. He will address the DOMA issue and work to enact ENDA for the LGBT community. So while these aren't going to be top priority, understandably, because we're in such an economic crisis as a country and we have to focus on that issue to survive, I'm so proud that these are going to be on his agenda.
One interesting experience I had that relates to the LGBT community, when Rick Warren came on, there was some booing, and some of the African American women said, "What's that about?" And then several of their friends said, "Oh, he's a bigot, he's anti-gay." And that was just it. I didn't have to say anything. My friends didn't have to say anything. People knew. And that was really very surprising to me that they did.
So what are you looking forward to this evening?
Celebrating, for the most part. I think that the LGBT party is going to be one of the most fun. I understand we're the only one with an open bar, so that's nice. You know, I know the gays know how to throw a party, so it'll be a good time.
we are looking forward to being here with the Human Rights Campaign. We very strongly support the Human Rights Campaign in absolutely everything that it does, but that's not why we're here. We think that this is going to be where the partying be happening.